Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to give you a real quick update on the state of this channel and the content that I am going to be doing from here on out. Um, Sit back and enjoy yourselves, and let's get this thing started. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Drathan, aka the Blind Wolf. I know you guys. Some of you guys are going. Wait a minute. This is a small channel. Why is a guy going and doing the state of his channel? Well, I'll tell you. The last couple of years have been just a bit of a mother going on. What's what is happening and things like that. And it's I've had ups, downs, sideways, and everything else, and I'm rambling. Sorry. Um, but anyway, like I said, um, the middle of April, there is going to be 6.1 for Final Fantasy 14. Excuse me. Um, for Final Fantasy 14. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff with this channel and on my stream. And I want to get you to understand what is going to be happening when 6.1 releases. Of course, I'm going to be playing through the main scenario and everything like that, and doing all that stuff up. But one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking a lot about tanking. Tanking, maybe some DPS stuff, especially like with Samurai or whatever. But my main focus is going to be as being a tank in Final Fantasy 14 and other MMOs that I play. Now, you may go and say to me, hey, Jorthan, what do you play? Well, I used to play uh, uh, World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and other different types of MMOs. Now, I may be going back to World of Warcraft. Don't know yet. I'm still a bit disappointed. Star Wars: The Old Republic, you guys need some major work. And, if you guys slap me for this, I don't care. But you guys need some. You need to get your butts out of your heads out of your butts. Um, but anyway, like I said, um, what am I going to be doing here on this channel? The first thing after this video, I'm going to be doing 6 things that I do, that I constantly keep in my head for tanking, and spreading the knowledge of what I do and helping new tanks that want to get into tanking into this game called Final Fantasy 14. The community is freaking awesome, and I myself, I love it. I mean, the game is absolutely awesome. The community is great. I'm going to be talking about tank anxiety, how to get over it. Once I get done with the 6 points for that I do in tanking, then the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a series on the dungeons, especially um, because what I understand in 6.1, all dungeons are going to be trust. So I'm going to walk you guys through that. Now, why am I going to do this? Is because, again, tank anxiety and healer anxiety is really big in this game because you're coming from another game that, well, isn't really big in forgiving new players on being in a new class. In this community, understand something. They are very, very um, forgiving. They are very nice, and the community isn't going to put up with BS with you getting constantly messed with as a tank. However, you still have that tank anxiety. So, and what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be going through the low level, well, from level 20 dungeons the whole way up to the max level dungeons in the trust and showing you what you need to do. Now, again, it'll be on a perspective of somebody who is visually impaired. Um, and you'll get to see it through, well, my eyes and how I do it. What I would want you guys to do is take what my advice and add on to it. After all that is done, I'm going to constantly be saying to you, after you're done with this dungeon, doing it in a trust, go out and do it with live people, because you'll never really understand what is going on until you get that human factor in it. What I understand now, the Alliance raids, and I'm thinking the trials, the raid trials and stuff like that, they are still going to be, you'll have to have people with you, and do them. And you'll be okay. I swear you will be okay. If I can make mistakes and these people like me, you can do really good too. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about, especially for those of you who play this game by yourself and you really don't like getting around other people, but you're going to take my advice and you're going to go through the trust. I'm kind of going to go off of what a lot of the old timers in this game, the veterans in this game, go and tell you. Don't worry about professions until you hit your max level on your first character. What I would say to you is we're going to go and talk about the next series that I'm going to work on is, making gear for yourself, especially the right hand side. Armor in the dungeons, you'll be getting a lot of that, but you're going to also need to get your right hand stuff like your shields. I mean, shields, sometimes you'll get that until you get to like level 50, and then level 50, level 60, level 70, level 80, and then of course level 90. Because you can use the badges to get your gear, but in between that, you're still going to need stuff to get in there. And if you don't want to spend money on the auction house, to upgrade your stuff, you can always make it. So you got a couple of things that are going on back and forth. And I'm going to be explaining this more and more as I go on. You know, the other thing that I do want to say is I'm going to go back to the beginning, or I think my character that I'm going to be running with this is ready to go into the dungeon, the first couple of dungeons. So that's where I'm going to be starting with them, and answering questions and going, wait a minute, right here, we need to do this, this, and this. And then also adding in some of the, the best parts for doing your professions, like, armor, weapons, that type of thing. And then maybe you'll be high enough that you won't have to spend like 30, 40K on a sword, an axe, or whatever you need for the first relic of like at level 50. Because by the time that you get to level 50, you'll have this, and once you go through everything that you need to go through, you'll have that. And for the first couple of levels, you won't need another weapon because it will, it will last you for a little while. Plus, you can transmog it. But anyway, I'm ranting. But anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, here for the next, I've got my long term goal is I've got things planned out for 2 years. But what I'm doing right now is I've gone 2 years, a year, 6 months, 3 months, month to month, and then week to week. Now I'm going to be trying to put out at least a video a week on at least on the dungeons and other other stuff that I'm going to be wanting to put out. I'm also going to, until I get a big enough following, I'm going to put the stuff I put on that I'm doing on Twitch. I'm going to edit it down, put it over here on YouTube until I get a big enough following that I can go and move that over to another channel. So what am I saying here, ladies and gentlemen? I want you to come along with me on this ride, and enjoy the progress. Those of you who've been with me for a while, thank you very much. You have been awesome. And like I said, the last couple of years have not been really kind to me. There's been some personal challenges. There's been the 19. There's just one thing after another, and dear God, I wish it would stop. But soon it will, because every cloud has a silver lining, and I can't wait. But again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you also who are going to say, well, are you going to talk about your MS? Are you going to talk about your blindness? Yes, I am. And I may, and I'm thinking very seriously about moving that to another channel. Because it's not really game related. It's more health and that type of thing. So again, I'm thinking about it. I may keep it here on this channel. I'm not sure. You guys really didn't like it when I, did MS and the blind stuff, so I may go and put it somewhere else. But down in the comments below, let me know what you think. And again, if you like this video and you like what's going on, please hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell to notify when I either go live or pop up a video. And put a comment down below. Please do me a favor. Be nice. I'm gonna leave the comments open. Don't be buttheads, please. But anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for all your support, and I cannot wait until we have this stream and this channel just kicking butt, taking names, and having you guys along with me for the ride. So let's end it here, and I want to say thank you again very much. Be good to each other. Love the ones that you're around. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you next time. And remember, I may be blind, but sometimes I see more than you do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am out of here.